Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming The Lord of the Rings Online. I will be continuing Lothlorien on my Warden, but we are not in Lothlorien, and my volume is really loud, so I gotta turn that down. And of course I have to change the YouTube playback real quick because it always wants to go to 1080p. But anyway, yeah, we are not in Lothlorien right now. We are in Moria, which is kind of where I got the title from. We seem to keep having to go back to Moria. There's my volume button. I was going to the audio settings in-game, but I need to change my whole settings. But anyway, we keep having to go back to Moria, so I am curious once I get out of Moria this time if I will have to come back. It's not like a big deal to me that I have to be in Moria, but it's kind of annoying going in and out like that. But yeah, now we're in Moria, a kind of Lothlorien-ish place in Moria, if you could call it that, just because there's some green stuff here. And actual stuff growing out of the ground, I guess. But anyway, we are in this cave. I think we have to, we have to defeat some Globsnaga, some of the nameless people that we were just defeating for my Warden class quest. And we are done with the Warden class quest, and I get my next trait point in 1 level, and I will get Martial Fury with that. So that's exciting. But as far as what I plan to do today is just continue Lothlorien. And I started doing some of the quests, but I still feel like there's just a lot of clutter and mess going on inside Lothlorien, or outside. Outside, in the actual outside, but in Lothlorien, the zone. So right now I'm just defeating these Globsnaga. I think I have to execute Nympheleg. Is that his name? And these are all for the book chapter 5. I also have to meditate. Oh, that's somewhere else. So we can look at the quest I am doing right now, which is volume 2, book 7. So I'm only doing 2 quests actually. I would like to untrack all the ones I'm not working on because those are not in here. I felt like I had a lot more quests, so I only have 2 quests, and pretty sure, yeah, that sounds about right. But one thing I want to pay a bit of attention to and kind of address early here is the last couple videos, I guess I have complained a lot about the Lothlorien landscape just not being quite what I remember it and having a lot of annoying frills and weeds, basically. But I haven't had anybody actually tell me that's not the case how it used to be, but what I remember it used to be like was basically none of that stuff, and the ground was a lot more empty. But one thing that I thought of is I played on a lot lower settings back then. So not only were they might have updated some of the landscape a little bit and added frills, but my settings were really low, so they might have still had some of it. And the reason it was bothering me so much is not just because that's not how I remembered it, but because some of it was ugly and did bother me, but because I remembered the zone being like one of the most beautiful zones and I really liked the look of it, including like the ground not having annoying stuff on it. That's why I just didn't really like it that much, because I didn't think it was like that at all. So yeah, that's kind of what was going on with that. Looks like we just need to defeat the source of the rot. Oh no. We're about to fall into the rot. I didn't know that would actually kill me. I thought it was a relatively safe fall, just an annoying fall. And it was a really annoying fall because I am in a whole different zone. Not just outside of the cave, but I'm in a different zone right now. Okay, I'll have to be extra careful. I didn't know that fall would kill me. I didn't think it was that big of a deal that I just went off that pretty small cliff, but I guess that was a misadventure rather than fall from falling too far. I need to get tier 2 relics. I should have a ton of those. I actually have, yeah, a ton of those because I have all these fused. Those are tier 1, but I can meld them up to tier 2, and I should have a lot of tier 2 anyway. Tier 2 will actually be better than the highest tier, even tier 10, because I can do the crafted melded relics with that. I did not want to turn yet, so we're having our Moria navigation troubles here. But yeah, as far as Moria and Lothlorien goes, it would be nice to be able to stay out of Moria for a while. I don't really mind going back too much, especially since I have like my milestone and I have my muster into Moria. But for some reason, even though like I'm in Moria right now, I'm completely fine in Moria right here. Like I don't mind what I'm doing at all. It's just because I started Lothlorien, I don't like coming back into Moria. But like, yeah, since I'm right here and I just started at Moria, it's like fine. And we're making progress with the Lothlorien book quests at least. Seeing where those lead. It doesn't look like great rewards from this. I know the resistance probably used to be a pretty valuable thing. And then the other one is Shadow Piercer, so Ancient Evil, that's perfect for these nameless, so it'd be nice if I have it for the quest, not right after the quest. I think we need to go. I'm having trouble navigating here. Normally, like with this zone, it's no problem with me, but I just keep like turning when I don't actually need to. Got a lot of heritage runes. I believe my LI, so my javelin is level 29, my spear I am using is 27, but I'm actually don't even have that equipped. I actually have nice legacies on this dagger. It would be a downgrade, I believe, but just because of the nice legacies, there's a little bit of consideration that it'd be useful. And I also don't think I want to turn yet here. So we'll have to go around this, maybe? Yeah, around the next one. And since yesterday, I've made a little progress working on some other videos. It's been a while since I've just, well, I guess not. I was for a while streaming actually, but when I haven't, like this month where I was actually looking back before I get to this, the past month or so, before a couple days ago, I guess, I thought I didn't make all that many videos, maybe like once a week, but there were periods where I had a few, so I was a little bit more active than I remembered, which is a good thing, but I don't know what I was, there we go. I don't know what I was going on about that. But I have been working on a couple videos, which would be like more normal video format than just streams. And I'm just trying to think when I want to upload these, and that might be, because I want to go ahead and get those videos uploaded, but I just haven't done that. But I'll probably do that the next couple days, do a couple in a row in the mornings. Just to get those out of the way, because they're so old. I feel like I need to go ahead and upload them, or they're probably already a little bit irrelevant to whatever's going on. Which is a kind of problem with that series. I mentioned it a few times whenever I record it, that sometimes the episode will be even a couple months potentially after I record it. Like sometimes I actually intentionally plan for that because of stuff going on, but this has been quite a few months. It's been more than 2 months. It's been like actually 5 months probably since I last recorded it, 5 or 6. But we're back here. This looks like a fall I can do. I'm very skeptical of falling anywhere after that little death from the small fall, but yeah, this one looks safe. I'm just trying to make my way somewhere. I don't know exactly where to go. I think I fell to the west here is where I died. And it seemed like kind of the core part where I need to go to find the source of the rot and nymph the leg. He's actually the source of the wilting rot. This one just says draw forth, so it's basically the same quest, it sounds like. There's the source of the rot and the wilting rot, and it sounds like the wilting rot is the source of the rot, and I'm taking a lot of damage. I forget these mobs are a lot stronger than the Lothlorien mobs. These ones aren't actually as bad as the ones in Foundations of Stone, though. I think those would have killed me. The nameless in there. Growlon? The K-Rog? Sayrog? Looks like a turtle. I think it's a turtle. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, maybe it's not. What does it say? It says ancient evil, but looks like an ancient evil turtle. Ah, that is not a turtle. That much I know now. It's making a very loud noise. That's like a really weird noise. I've never heard anything like that in LOTRO before. I guess they try to make it sound really big. But he was easy to handle even though my morale's low. I think, yeah, these are... no? Wait, I need to talk to him? So I believe that actually it was the same thing. I had the quest to do the quest, is what it looks like actually, so... it had a couple other things with it, but yeah, I think I just need to talk to Nymphaleg. For some reason I was thinking I was executing Nymphaleg, so we didn't actually need to execute him, we need to talk to him. He's a friendly person. Just realized my keyboard's kind of far away. Okay, we can go fighting these and hopefully not dying. I feel like my morale's just been low this whole time. Like, I'm not dying, but it's just been pretty low. I still have one more mob on me. I thought I already killed 2. I thought I only had 2 on me, but that'll work. I get a little bit of health every mob I kill. I think like, yeah, 400 or so. I'm guessing that is 5% of my total. Yeah, 5% morale. And I keep running into these Globs Naga. I don't know what I'm expecting. I should be running into them. And I think, yeah, that would have been a drop area, so I need to go somewhere else, it looks like. It's kind of weird that the navigation, like, I don't mind misnavigating in a cave like this, but in the big cave of Moria, it's definitely more annoying if I, like, take the wrong turn than just in a cave, because I feel like that's just part of caves. You sometimes take a wrong turn and you find your way back, which I'm actually working on right now, and I think I can not turn here. Okay. I just went this way, I thought, and I wasn't able to get out. Well, I'm able to get out this way. I don't know what I did to get back up here and why I wasn't able to earlier, but we're here now. And I got 10 LOTRO points. Oh, I got Iron Garrison Miners. Oh, increased reputation with them. I completed Orc Slayer. And my turn-in should be right here. So we got some boots, some shoes, all minimum level 60, so I can't even use them anyway, but I also don't think they're an upgrade. I have better shoes in my inventory. I know I got replacements, so we'll get the most expensive ones. So now we need to talk to Orvar for that, and we got Shadow Piercer, so I might save that. Titles aren't too important, but I won't use that quite yet. Okay, so we need to talk to Broen, who I believe is... oh, he's up there. Okay. Well, we'll just exit here and go up there to the northeast. Unfortunately, not back to Lothlorien yet. Got a lot of notifications. Deed complete, LOTRO points, ally stuff. Oh, this one's actually ready to reforge. I need to put some points in this. So I believe this is the one I have equipped. Yeah, it is. Not really much good here. The critical rating, it actually goes up to 2,500. That's not too bad. Fist Gambit critical rating goes up to 1,500. That's not horrible. Yeah, I think that's going to be best. What is that? That went like way up. Yeah, that just goes up a lot for each of the ranks. That's kind of unusual, I think, with a legacy like this. Okay, make sure I am turned the right way. Want to cross the bridge, not get stuck somewhere. I should probably get the Stable Master path since I apparently have not been here yet on this character. Okay, got that, and we are good to head. That's kind of odd that that only went to 21st Hall. I feel like it should go, if it goes anywhere, the Stone Hall and the Chamber of Crossroads. I think we can go this way pretty safely. Maybe I should filter these. I've been filtering them all, but just because there are so many and so many different level ones, this feels like a waste of time at this point, but I'll go ahead and filter everything I don't want. Because it will help me if that happened to be looted. We'll just want it drop again, especially since I'm getting a lot of level 60 stuff now. Okay, need to go in here. Okay, now we need, oh, am I on? I am on chapter, yeah, I'm working on chapter 6. I have both of the book quests tracked. I need to untrack that one just in case I got about doing the wrong thing. So we are in find the mining records. I assume they're in here. The map doesn't show anything though. Oh, that actually is the Great Delving, so we have to go out. Well, that's unfortunate. And hey, Darth Vader. And I do not play on Brandywine. I'm playing this character on Anor. The other server I would play would be Arkenstone. I think I made a character once on Brandywine. And that was about all I did. Oh, I used my map home on accident. I did not want to do that. I meant to muster in the 21st Hall. So we can continue these book quests. So we did go to Lothlorien, but we were not able to stay out of Lothlorien because that was, or stay in Lothlorien out of Moria because that was an accident going out of there. I believe this one is Dolvenby. I think I finally got the names of all these deep places. There's Deep Descent, and then there's Durin's Way, which is this zone up here, and then there's Dolvenby where I'm going, and then the name of this zone is the Great Delving. But yeah, I finally got all those down just because they were confusing me at first. I think all that mail. I've already actually read all these, but it keeps popping up with a notification because I haven't read them on this character, but we can look for the mining records. It looks like there will be an easy one to get to, maybe right here. According to the map at least, I would hope. Yeah, maybe not right here. But looking at the map, it seems like I might be able to get to it here, but I think I actually have to go down to get to it. It would be really horrible if I did not need to go down, but I went down thinking I needed to get it. There's actually another one like right here on the map, I believe. I have it targeted. Oh, there it is. This thing? Oh, that's not it. Well, I have it targeted once again. I'm guessing it's right below me. Yeah, there's something down there. Keep breaking my goat's legs. I really hope this is it after all that searching. So this has, hopefully this has the mining records. Oh, it actually does. I was expecting to have to go to a different one. I don't know if it's just convenient that I went to the right one because it had 3 rings on the map, or if that always has it and I just happened to pick the right one. Or I think I basically just said the same thing. If it's like random and I pick the right one, or if it's always just the first one you pick. So yeah, we got that. Got a lot of allies actually need to reforge, so if I remember, I'll stop. Actually, the Chamber of the Crossroads is kind of out of the way, even though I pass right by it. And I can still get the LIXP on the other things, the 29 and 27, but yeah, it's probably good to go ahead and reforge. I believe the quest turn-in will be back at Broen. I would think I could take the Stable Master to Theric Bazan, but I'm not sure. We can try that though. And yeah, all I want to do here is reforge at the moment. I want to get all these to level 31 so I can be sure I get the right legacies I want for my first stage. I cannot do Theric Bazin, which is really weird. You want Forge Master, and then yeah, just Reforge. Don't refund LP. Don't want either of those. Don't want either of those again. Neither of those. And finally, none of those either. Okay, we got a bunch of horrible legacies. What's the other? There's another one here, Xeric Ziggle. Also can't travel to that one, oddly. So we'll just have to manually go around, I guess. Got a pretty messy inventory still. I need to put stuff in my vault, I guess. I have a lot of crafting stuff that I need to put in my vault, like this character's crafting stuff. I have LI things. You just get really messy inventories in LOTRO in general, I think, at higher levels. That's kind of why I liked before Moria, before all the LI stuff. It was pretty clean, relative to this at least. And then you also get stuff like the infused adamants and sapphires that take up space that you can do like the dailies with. On top of that, I do just need to sell. I have like a whole row's worth of junk loot. We will see if I can ever make it through here once without, I was just gonna say without getting knocked off my mount as I got dismounted there. And yep, they're just gonna run away. They just like knocking me off my goat then, running away. Open my Hobbit gift. Probably, actually didn't fill up another inventory space. I got 120 marks though. So I think, seeing Araziel say Watcher 7 out of 12, it reminded me that I need to run Turtle first of all, but I think the next few days, which would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday specifically, I'm going to try to form groups for the Moria instances that I have missed. So I don't know how many instances I have left to do. I can probably actually pull up the instance panel and see, and I could always look at an actual list of instances and look at a higher level character and actually know. So I have not done, I want to do also all the Lothlorien ones. I'm going to see what's up with those with my kin. So they're actually Halls of Crafting. Wouldn't that be a crafting one? I don't know, maybe that's an actual instance. I'm not familiar at all with Halls of Crafting. Mirror Halls, I am somewhat familiar with. Water Wheels, I am also like very, I don't know actually on that one. I think Mirror Halls is one I have actually run though. I remember that one. If it's the one I remember correctly, being quite annoying. So I have not done 16th Hall. I might have done Scumfill. I don't think I've done Filgashin. Have not done Dark Delving, so I still have a lot of instances to go. I don't know what's up with those instances. And also, hey, Ice Core. And I need to turn my phone volume down. I have it like right on my desk, so it's just the vibration from the notification. It's kind of loud, but anyway, we can go to where I need to go, which I believe is just in this door. So we'll talk to Broin, and I have to select, I guess, that I want the morale pushing. Oh no, so we have a solo quest here. We'll see how this goes. Wait, I thought it was an instance quest. Maybe it's not. Thought I'd check here. I'll go ahead and read it and see what it says though. So we are on chapter 7 here. So the passage, oh, and Xeric Ziggle, okay. in the side of Zerg. Okay. But anyway, the western exit, okay, it's just telling me how to get there. This was like before they had the, that train horn wants to go, before they had the, I guess, quest thing, whatever you call this, quest tracker. But anyway, to continue with this, that is in, not in Moria, or not in Lothlorien rather. It's in Zerg there, so we will travel there. A lot of traveling. I was really hoping there wouldn't be that much traveling with this. I was hoping the Lothlorien book quest would be solely in Lothlorien, but I figure at this point I might as well continue them. If they get really annoying, like if it'd be like, or if I knew they would get really annoying, like I never know, it could just be this quest and we're back to Lothlorien, but if I knew it was like 5 more quests or 10 more quests or something like that outside of Lothlorien, I would probably skip it and just go back to Lothlorien, actually. Oh, saw those rings, didn't know if I had anything to do there. But yeah, at least I'm going outside of Moria briefly, even if it's not actually Lothlorien. I believe I need to actually turn south so I don't... It doesn't show it on the map, but that's all blocked. You actually have to go through the middle here. I have double reinforced, so these are level 55 medium armor. I think, yeah, these ones are really bad. They have tactical mastery and stuff for some reason. Definitely don't want that. And then the Matham Hunter's armor one. These ones have actually been upgraded. They're now item level 54, which is still a bit below where I am. Don't look all that useful. And then I have another set of gear. I don't know if I have any pieces I can equip yet. Looks like I have 59, 60, and 60. Okay. I think one of those pieces is 58. Some might even be 57. That's why I was curious if I was able to equip them. But I am almost level 59. That was actually really close. I didn't realize I was that close. So yeah, we need to get back to Lothlorien is all I'm thinking right now, but... And I'm getting attacked by this bat. I was trying to see the Book 7 quest for Volume 2 here. Looks like I am on Chapter 7 and there are only a few chapters, so probably going back to Lothlorien, I would hope, pretty soon. So we'll at least see where these next couple lead as I go way too far and way past up Zerg. But yeah, just a little concerning with my leveling, because I'm not too concerned about doing all of Lothlorien the book quest. I was mainly wanting to do Lothlorien the quest in Lothlorien, but I figured since I had the book quest, might as well just try it out. But at this point, I am wanting to reverse directions and just go back to Lothlorien and ignore the book quest. So we will continue the book quests up until we get back to Lothlorien is kind of my plan right now. And we have to go to the northwest a little bit. We have to safely go there. That's going to be the tricky part, I think. I assume there would be another path. So on the map it shows it down here, but I don't actually see like a ramp back up, basically. There's a way down, you can just jump down, but I'm not seeing a way back up, but we'll continue looking over here. It's pretty nice that they have a little zone, Zerg. I don't know if you'd really consider it a zone. It actually shows it as kind of a zone on the map. but kind of in the Misty Mountains, Moria area, just outside on top of Moria a little bit. And do we need to go here, I think? Yep. Saw the door and was thinking that was it. So this is the Lost Workshop, and we need to search for... That worried me once I fell. I thought that might be a fall to my death thing and I'd be all the way back in the Great Delving. But that was a safe fall. I just have to... Here's my way back up. Find nothing useful. I feel like that will be the... Like every little thing of paper will be not useful. There will be like one at the end, I'm guessing, that will finally be what I'm looking for. Maybe not, but that's what I'd guess. Otherwise, what would be the point of the cave? Unless there was a reason to go back here, maybe. Like after searching the papers, they could have something, I suppose. I like that green glow on my sword. I don't know what is causing it, because it's not like in my character panel. But yeah, since it's not an LI, it's kind of unusual, I guess, a little bit to have a glow like that, but I like it on this one. Nothing useful here. I feel like in LOTRO they could have, I don't know, I don't think it would quite fit. They have legendary items, like legendary weapons. I feel like they could have enchantments for those. I don't know, like, lore-wise how they would fit, but they have, like, titles and things like that. But I feel like a cosmetic, or just something a little bit more cosmetic. How do I get up from here? I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go up, but I'm actually somewhat close to actually getting up going this way. I don't think I can get up even if I get on that peak, so there should be another way up, I would think. Oh, it's right here. I don't know how I missed this just a second ago. Was trying to do that difficult jump. I would have felt more accomplished getting up if I was able to do that jump, though. So it looks like I'm going the right way. I have to kill this little totem real quick. Oops. And then it's probably these papers right here, if I had to guess. Or the ones on the right. One of these two. It could just be you go through so many papers and it's just the last one you do, so if you do happen to pass one up, maybe you have to go back and get it. They could also have it set like that somehow, I suppose. We need to go all the way back to Broen. He's actually not too far away. So I actually do need a way back up now, don't I? Oh, right here. It's kind of convenient that you're able to navigate that. Okay, now we are making progress getting back. So that quest, for some reason I expect it to be like a solo instance one where you just travel to, but it kind of was that way because we went in an instance store, but not... Oh, this... What? This takes me right here? Could I have just walked that whole way? I mean, it makes sense that these connect, if that's a cave inside Zerg and then just connects here. But if I could have just done that the whole time, that would have been really nice to know, I guess. Maybe that's what it meant. I thought I was saying, like, head west and then go to Zerg, but maybe it actually meant inside where we are now. I could have done that the whole time. But these weapons, yeah, they're not an upgrade from what I have, and the pocket item has a lot of tactical mastery, but I don't care about that. So we'll get the Heritage Rune. And I leveled up, and leveling up is actually exciting right now because I finally get Martial Fury after spending 39 trait points. So now I can do more single target DPS since I'm clearly having issues there. Not doing enough damage. So we need to talk to Orvar, and he is, yeah, down there. Another tempting time to spend Mythal Coins. I could spend so many Mythal Coins doing these book quests because of all the annoying traveling. I have a lot of Mythal Coins, and that's why I have them, but I still am very stingy with spending them. And this is a relatively short travel at this point. I don't mind it, even though we've been here almost 40 minutes in Moria already, when we're supposed to be doing Lothlorien. What did I get for level 59 otherwise? Do I have weapons? I do have a level 59 spear. So I think I can get this to be higher DPS than into Noost, even with the physical mastery taken into account. But we can have a little bit of fun, or I can have fun at least comparing that. Okay, trying to find this little cave. So hopefully this is all I need to do. Continue. Oh no, we need to find the entrance somewhere. So we need to get behind the walls of Zabad Gathal. That's what we'll call it, Zabad Gathal. Oh, that's just right here. Find the entrance to Zur Thurk. And use it to get behind the walls. Okay. So I'm in the area for that. I just need to keep pressing delete, I guess. See if I see anything that looks like a entrance to get behind the walls of somewhere. That looks like something. I don't know if that's what I need. If I read the description, it might tell me a little bit more, but we can circle around a little bit. I guess that marking, there's like rock forming around some sort of structure they had here, is I'm guessing what that came from. Well, delete is still not finding anything. Finding a lot of goblins. Well, they only give 53 XP per kill. I guess it's because they're green now. There's like a huge XP drop off. If I kill a level 54, I think, I would actually get probably a relatively normal amount of XP at least. But these are all like 52, 53, so it's not going to be much. Okay, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so we can go ahead and read the quest, I guess, and see what's up with this. So we have to, it can be found in the depths of Bosom Gar, where you found Growlin. Oh, this map is really deceiving right now. So we actually have to go in the cave. I was kind of thinking it might be like that, and I don't think I've done, I'm pretty sure I haven't done the book quest up to this point. Like, I remembered maybe the first few book quests, the first few chapters, I guess, that I'm working on now, but yeah, I don't think I have done as much of it, but it looks like I need to go around where I found that one thing that looked a little bit like a turtle that was definitely not a turtle. I have a polished sword sheath and a charming sword sheath. We can kill these Globs Naga. I forget they have a lot more morale. So it actually takes either a few ticks on my dots or just a couple hits to get them down. Which is how combat should be. It shouldn't be like a one tap and done, even though with my dots it kind of works that way. Like, I can chain pull pretty easily just using different gambits for each mob. Using AoE one so they hit the other one and cleave. That one didn't even go. I didn't get the dot, so it's going to be a lot harder. I got here really quickly this time. Last time I know it took me a while. It also took me a while to get back up, oddly. Okay, so where is this thing? I'm guessing over here, where the cave kind of continues. Don't know why we're using Press a Flourish, but that's what we're using. Oh, here it is, actually. This is where I thought it would be. This is where it was. So we're actually right with something for once. Okay, so we need to protect him as we walk the secret road. Okay, I see lizards. Hopefully mobs don't come biting him. Hopefully he walks fast. So we can go ahead and get some progress here. Did that lizard? Oh, he aggroed Orvar. Well, we'll get him and then kill the next few mobs so we can go about this hopefully quickly. These quests haven't been too bad overall. That's just been some annoying travel. And I think that's just the case with book quests, why I don't generally like them that much. There's a lot of annoying travel between them and just feels like really slow progress sometimes. Which is kind of the way it was feeling until we got to... Actually, it was Ziggle-Gun, Zerek-Ziggle. That's what it's called, not Ziggle-Gun. Echoing Cavern Guard. This one's pretty ugly. I think he needs to get killed. He actually said he will rejoin me further ahead. So yeah, I need to clear the way. I was actually worried when I saw him disappear on my UI. But I was just reading that when he did that. So these mobs are ranged and they're slowing my attacks, which is really annoying with Gambit. So hopefully we can do some sort of LOS thing over here. Oh, we can actually just go... Using that has no effect. Okay. I'm guessing I need to kill all the mobs before it does anything. I don't know if there's another way to go though. I kind of expected to have to go not here, basically. I thought I'd have to go somewhere. Guess there's nowhere else to go actually. Oh, I went, it let me go in. Okay, I need to talk to him. I just saw I needed to talk to him. Search the orc encampment for Bori. How did Bori get himself stuck here? Are we in... It looks like we are in, actually, Redhorn Loads or somewhere like that. Always nice having an instance like this where you can just indefinitely kite mobs. Very easy to chain pull them as a warden as well. You can always, it's pretty fun sometimes to try and pull them all at once and just go about it like that. I don't know if I missed this one or I'm right back where I was. And then just kill them all at once, but also fun to chain pull. I can't go up here. So I assume I should have found Bori by now since I can't go up there. But I do not see Bori, is the problem. And I am searching. So I'm doing that, I'm searching the encampment for Bori, I just haven't found him. Oh, Orvar has arrived. So yeah, it just makes you kill the mobs, it looks like. No signs of Bori. See, I did search him and there were actually no signs. I thought I'd have to actually find him. So we'll kill all these mobs while he confronts Mazog. That's a very orcish name. Actually make you defeat a lot of orcs. I guess you're defeating them with the Orvar. Just thinking back in the day, that would be pretty difficult probably. Right now, definitely having zero issue with this. Oh, this guy's actually a nemesis. Hopefully we get to kill him. That would be fun. It'd be a little bit of a change of pace from this. I feel like we could take him. I think he's just looking for a reason to kill the other orc. He thinks he will kill us for him. Where is Orvar? Protect Orvar. Oh, there he is. I guess he's just being really slow because, like, this dude's already started his things, but Orvar is still not here. I was wondering why we were waiting. It's just taking him a long time to get here. There, actually, nice screenshot of the orc. Guess we gotta wait more. Hopefully I didn't bug it or anything. Hoping it's just like waiting a couple minutes. Got some things to filter. Got a new javelin. I'll get a first stage one at level 60 of course, but going to get a melee weapon first. Before I do that, and I still need some of the emblems of Nimrodel. Got a few people on, I think last time, yesterday. I guess it was Saturday as well. At this time there were not that many people on. Okay, now I am actually a little bit worried that I broke it. Let's run back. And then run back up. Anything? Nope. Well, that would really suck if this doesn't continue. I could have just like done it too fast because Orvar wasn't up here yet, so he didn't get like whatever trigger he needed, I guess. Still working on ambush, and I'll be working on the dark before dawn in 1 level. Well, this part of the instance wasn't too long, so it's going to take me a little bit, but I'll run back out of this part and then just run back in. And if that doesn't work, I'll just skip and go to Lothlorien. That sounds like a plan to me. Because I don't want to redo all this, and again, I'm not that interested in finishing out the book when I can do some more fun questing in Lothlorien, I think. And then if I wanted to, I could pick back up with the book quests if I am either not level 60 somehow, or just whatever. But yeah, with what I'll be doing tomorrow, the next few days, basically, with the instances, I think I will get plenty of XP to get level 60. And I started Lothlorien at level 56 and still getting a ton of XP from it. I know I have my little... I can't even exit this, so... yeah, we can't do that, but we'll just go to Karis Gladden. I think we played with Capo. He was in the Rift when we ran that a little over a week ago. Or I guess it was last week. Alrighty then, so we have about half an hour left or so. Actually, a little bit less than I was planning on playing. I was planning on going about an hour, and we spent a long time in Moria. So we'll get kind of settled here. I don't know how many quests I will be doing in Lothlorien, but yeah, I think we will be more so staying in Lothlorien than we were before. Goodwill, no. I should filter that quest. Although that's actually, I think that leads to the... oh yeah, this leads to the instances. I don't know if it actually is the instances. So I don't know if that is to do the instances, or... So I should speak to Hrolfr. Yeah, so those are the instances, actually. So where is Hrolfr? I guess we should track that quest. The Goodwill of the something or other is that quest. So that is... Oh, they're both in the Chamber of the Crossroads? Okay. And then I should, just randomly thinking, I should get like a... I would think at least I could get a Warden teleport to a muster in this place. Oh, they have a lot of cosmetics here for the steel tokens. Aren't the steel tokens? They're like, yeah, festival things. Well, okay. I could get something more fitting for Lothlorien, though, here. See if there's anything... not seeing anything too appealing for this warden here. One of the hauberks, maybe? Not really. Wonder what this one looks like dyed, because that's actually not too bad of a robe, I don't think. It's more of a... Yeah, it doesn't change much. It's more of a casual robe, I would say, though, than a combat robe. Like that one, no. I don't really like dresses that much in this game. Or I would say in any game, I don't know if I've really had another game to compare them to. The closest thing would probably be robes in WoW, actually. But they're still not, like, that close. Actually, like in WoW on my mage, because robes are just so common, I prefer often if I can find something that's not robe-based, like a regular chest piece shirt type thing. So I don't know if there's a reputation. I don't remember seeing this earlier. I know there's not a faction representative here, but I would think there's a muster in Lothlorien. But maybe there is not. That could just be a thing that isn't. So we won't worry about that right now, I don't think. I'll go ahead and get the Stable Master, which I thought I had. Maybe that was on my Lore Master. Oh, I actually can't travel out of here? Yikes. Well then. We're gonna try to find our way out. I mean, I know the way out, but it's down here, but we'll see where that goes. Oh, for some reason I thought I had to open the gate and then I wasn't seeing it, but oh no, that did get me out. It didn't look like it on the map that it got me out, but it actually did get me out. So all good with that. I wonder if I can get in, because I thought that's like, that used to be reputation locked, I thought, getting in. So I am actually curious if I can get in. Yeah, using that has no effect, because I think you also have to do like a certain amount of quests or something to get in, because I remember doing that back in the day, which maybe I did do all the book quests for that then. I just didn't really remember all that well what I was doing, but maybe I did that. Because I remember I did work to where I was able to actually get in Karis Gladden, I believe, on my Runekeeper, I'm thinking. Well, I would think it would have been my Warden at this point, but maybe it was my Runekeeper. I think my Runekeeper was getting higher level than my Warden to start, but then my Warden got to like the Rise of Isengard cap before my Runekeeper. Is how that worked out back in the day. Okay, so now we are on the path to questing, and I might pick up a few things along the way, but yeah, I'm going to wait to do the instances, that stuff probably tomorrow. So we will be going back to Moria, unfortunately. I thought it was done because I wasn't going to do the Moria book quest, and I know like 21st Hall I'd probably go there. So that's not like the biggest deal, but at least done questing there, I think, which is a nice thing, I suppose. You actually can't see all that much of the sky in Lothlorien. I know it's a lot more, especially like up here, but if you're right under the trees, there's not that much. But here's a surprising gap in the trees, I guess, surrounding Karis Gladden and just in the thicker forest part of Lothlorien. I just never really looked quite up like I might another zone with Lothlorien. Yeah, get some screenshots. That's just a good background for a screenshot, I think. And actually at nighttime it's decent lighting for something like thumbnails, which is maybe a bit odd seeming, but it just works better. So what are we working on? Start colors, I think forms of, no, this one. The meditate, in honor of love deferred, yeah. So that one, we'll do that one and just see what the borders are here real quick. I actually think they're the exact same thing. So I need to gather more birchwood and more stone, more chalk and more red berries. These are they already saying? Oh yeah, they are already saying repeatable. Some of these are different quests. I think I need to meditate up top, but maybe this would work. Oh, I didn't know when you meditated, you actually sat in this game. Some emotes surprised me like that, actually doing like an action. Okay, collect Eleanor blossoms and Nipredel blossoms. Alright, so we got some things to do, it sounds like. But I will go ahead and probably drop this off here. I'm thinking, actually I might. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop this off here. So we'll go back up and just see what's going on with these vendors. This one actually, I don't remember these particular things earlier. I remember seeing the Lothlorien fancy robe. That one would actually work okay. Not that color. This might actually look neat dyed something like white just for some contrast. But anyway, or even yellow if I dyed my set yellow. I don't know if there's something, normally that's a dye I like would stay far away from, but that could look decent for Lothlorien just to give some contrast. But anyway, the chest piece, I just wonder what that looked like. Yeah, that's a pretty strong color when dyed. Teal wall paint, Moria bench. Could get some stuff for my house, I guess. I remember seeing not too much useful stuff with these leaves. Or branches rather than leaves. But I'm curious what these barterers have over to the west once we get to like that workplace. And that's what I'm excited to do. I want to go to that workplace, kind of remind myself what's going on with those quests, but we'll get to that eventually. I think this is a good place for me to wrap this up because we kind of got here in Lothlorien. This was a lot more book quests, a lot more Moria than I thought it would be. I thought I was just like in that little thing and then done there, which turned out to not be the case. So yeah, I plan to be back around the same time, probably a little bit earlier tomorrow in the next couple days because I will be running instances. I'll make an event with Mike and hopefully people will join. Otherwise we will not be running instances, but that's the plan. We'll try that and see where that goes, and that should also get me level 60. And have a good night as well, Sanium, and thanks everyone for joining. And if you did enjoy this, please consider liking and subscribing for more. And again, thanks for joining and watching, everyone.